gotta do is put your mind to it, never ever look back no more. Yo. Welcome back to another episode to the Words from RJ podcast. Y'all, how y'all feeling today? Feel me? I'm doing alright. I ain't gonna lie. This week has been kind of stressful. You feel me? My thoughts have been everywhere, but we made it through. We ain't quitting. We ain't giving up. I started a new little schedule this week. I've been getting up early. Well, I really started it like last weekend, but I've been getting up 5 a.m. and hitting the gym. You know, I want to be successful, right? I want to be a millionaire. I want to be all that. You have to study how they act, how they work, their good habits, right? Most successful people, they're up very early. That doesn't necessarily mean they're working out. Me, I just chose to work out. But normal people, successful people, they get up, they get their day started very early. So I'm just trying to get into the habit of doing that. I hope all is well. Before we dive into the podcast, but we got a good episode today. You feel me? I feel like this is something that I needed to hear, let alone y'all. I feel like I needed to hear this too, because the topic that we're talking about today is something I struggle with sometimes too. Before we dive into that, right? I'm going to talk to y'all about some of the current world events, because the Words from RJ podcast is specifically to help, like, it's a self-improvement podcast, right? So why give all this advice and I'm not helping you guys with, you know, up to date things, real world events such as the Omicron. I feel like I can talk about this on my podcast without being censored. You know, on Instagram, you say anything about COVID-19, boy, your shit getting flagged. You feel me? They gonna put the little I know what I'm talking about. They gonna put the little white thing on a post and stuff, and it kind of like shadow bans it, right? So not many people gonna see what you're talking about COVID. Omicron, y'all. I need y'all to see through this, right? It's currently December 21st, 2021, and the Omicron is just exploding. It came out like a month ago. Y'all remember last year when we had this shutdown? You feel me? It started with coronavirus. It was the same thing happening. The same shit that we're seeing with Omicron is the same shit we seen with coronavirus, y'all. It's the same shit. You feel me? So I say that to say, let he who has eyes see clearly. You get what I'm saying? If your third eye is open, your third eye probably don't even need to be open. All you have to do is just put the pieces together, right? Why are they mandating jobs by January 4th, 2022 to have every employee vaccinated or get weekly testing? Why are they trying to really make this a thing? Why are they trying to make everybody get this vaccine? You got to ask yourself these type of things. You feel me? Why are they trying to mandate a vaccine if you can still catch the fucking virus with the vaccine? People have died from COVID with the COVID shot. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. I gotta see clearly, and that's a whole different podcast, y'all. I just want y'all to be careful, right? Be careful what you see in the news. Take that stuff with a grain of salt, bro. They put that on the news and on social media to keep us vibrating low, to keep us scared. You feel me? I'm not saying Omicron is fake. I'm not saying coronavirus is fake. But me personally, I detached myself from that and I focused on self. I focused on up here, growing. So none of that stuff really applies to me except a job. You know what I'm saying? I might have to get vaccinated every week or whatever the case may be. All right, cool. But I'm not keeping track of the deaths and, you know, should I get it? Should I get it? No. It's all to keep us messed up here. That's why they post it on the news every single day. They talk about the deaths every single day to keep you scared. You got to see through it. You feel me? You got to see through it. If you vibrating high, hey, you doing well. You doing straight. Now let's get into this podcast episode, y'all. I feel like this is like, bruh, this is something I struggle with, and I feel like a lot of people just needed to hear this. You feel me? I want to talk about procrastination and determination, right? Determination versus procrastination and the power of will. So let's talk about will. What is will? Y'all might be thinking I'm talking about William, a name or something. No, your will to do something, your will to get something accomplished, right? To me, will is like another definition of determination. You get what I'm saying? So it's like everybody has will. When is will used? Let's say somebody's getting shot at. They're gonna do everything in their will to make it out that situation alive. Your feet might you might turn into Usain Bolt. You might turn into a real life track star. Why? Because you're doing everything in your power to survive. You're doing everything in your power to make it out that situation. That's called will. That's called determination. You get what I'm saying? Let me give y'all another one. Let's say you're super hungry. You're super, super, super hungry. You haven't ate all day. You finally get to eat. You devour the food quick. That was your will. Your will to eat. You feel me? You didn't want that hungry feeling no more. You was determined to eat you some food. Go get you some food. You ain't ate all day. So those are just a few examples of what will is, right? Now, rather you have something going on in your life, like something good that you got going on, like a business or something that you starting, or ideas, or you might be in school, anything good going for you, and something that you're serious about, you're determined about getting done. Your will in that should be very strong, right? You have a strong will into accomplishing that, right? I do a podcast, or some RJ podcast. A lot of people don't know, but I guess you'll know now. I record my podcast out of a closet, a coat closet in my apartment. You feel me? Like, I made something out of nothing because I was so determined. My voice is important. People need to hear me. People need to hear this. Get it done. You feel me? Make it happen. So I made words from RJ right here. In a closet. This is a closet, y'all. It's a pretty small closet, not gonna lie. It's a pretty small closet. But that's just an example of will, right? Will is what keep people alive, and will is what keeps people out of trouble, right? So what happens when your will starts to weaken, right? So let's say you're going to the gym and you're lifting, you're determined to get in shape, whoop-de-whoop. You're in between sets. Your arms is getting tired. Like let's say you're doing a set of 10 of some, lifting some dumbbells, right? On that 8th one, your will getting there, but you still pushing though. You still pushing. So you still got a little will left in the tank. Now, maybe in between sets, you working out in between sets. Shit, I'm tired. I'm sitting down. You might find yourself scrolling on Instagram. You're not locked in, focused, in between sets. And when your will is up there and you locked in, you ready to go. You feel me? Like I'm on to the next. Let me let my body, let my arms, let this pain go away. We back at another set. You get what I'm saying? You're probably looking in the mirror, listening to your music, zoning out. You get what I'm saying? But you're not distracted. You're not thinking about, giving up. So once your will weakens, that's when procrastination starts to kick in. You get what I'm saying? Procrastination, right? Procrastination defeats determination if you let it, right? That's why it's important that your will has to be really strong, because once procrastination comes, it's gonna come. It kind of like overshadows it, right? Or kind of overthrown it. Procrastination can ruin a lot of people's life, can prevent you from accomplishing your goals, right? I feel like sometimes I struggle with procrastination, but at the same time, if I'm determined to do something, I'm going to do it. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to get it done. And it be that little voice in your head, the what ifs, the what ifs. And to block those voices out, you literally have to work on self and boost your confidence, right? Your self-love, or just practice, work on whatever. Okay, let me give you an example. I'm working on being an options trader, right, in the stock market. And that's a skill that you have to learn, right? You're trying to play basketball, you're trying to make it to the league, you have to practice. So I have to practice and looking at these charts. Someday I may lose a trade or two. You get what I'm saying? My procrastination, dang, am I doing this right? Do I know what I'm doing? You get what I'm saying? So that's the what ifs. You get what I'm saying? Like, I might enter another trade. What if I lose this one? You feel me? A voice in my head just talking. A lot of times procrastination is just simply you overthinking, right? It's just simply you overthinking. And when you're so determined to get something done, to accomplish that goal, to a goal of mine in 2022, I want 5K podcast plays. I'm gonna get it. Why? I'm determined to get that. My will towards that is very high. Like I have a high will in doing that. Now, I'll give y'all another example. I decided to take a break from Instagram, right? Duck off from social media and to work on self, to grow. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't just delete Instagram willingly just so they can grow, right? Detach themselves from that life that we're all addicted to, or we all find ourselves addicted to at one point in time, just to grow, right? That took a lot of will and determination. So all of these are examples, y'all. All of these are examples. Now, how to keep them balanced, right? Because will and determination, one, like I said, one can overshadow the other. Like I said, procrastination can overshadow determination if you let it. But if your determination is so strong, your will is so strong, you believe so much, the procrastination is going to be smaller than the determination, right? How to keep them balanced. What's Nike's slogan? Just do it, right? I love Nike. I rock a lot of Nike. And I love their slogan, right? Just do it. You have an idea in your head. You have goals that you're trying to accomplish, that job that you want. You want to go back to school. You want to start something. Quit thinking about it. The longer you think about it, the more procrastination is going to come. I find myself sometimes about to go to the gym, just laying in bed, and that thought, like, do I want to go? Fuck. I find myself sitting there 10, 15 minutes. The longer I'm there, you feel me, procrastinating, thinking about it, is the higher the chances are raising that I end up staying home and not going to the gym. Now, let's say I end up going to the gym. I'm gonna be happy that I went after I leave the gym, because I'm gonna feel so energized and so, I got a good workout in. I'm gonna be happy that I went. You know what I'm saying? So you beat that procrastination and you stick to what goals that you got that you're trying to accomplish, and you go with that, you're gonna be happy that you did that. Imagine if you would have kept going and didn't stop that one thing that you started. Imagine how far you would be. How much you would have accomplished by now. You feel me? Like, it's important, y'all, to work on self. Mental health is so important, right? All that ties into determination and procrastination. It's all up here. You feel me? It's all up here. You want to be successful. You want to make a change. You got to be uncomfortable. You gotta change your whole paradigm. You got to change your whole mindset. Paradigm is just a fancy word for mindset, y'all. You got to change that. You got to change the way you think. You can't think how you was thinking years ago. You feel me? You can't think. 19-year-old RJ can't think how 17-year-old RJ was thinking. I'm a different person. You feel me? I done grew too much. I know too much. You feel me? So that's rule number one in keeping it balanced. Just do it. Quit thinking about it. Just do it. Number two, stay busy and productive, right? The more free time you got on your hands, is the more time you either have to be productive, or the more time you have to be deep in your thoughts, going back and forth, like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, whatever you're thinking, right? That's why it's important to stay productive, stay busy. Go to the gym, right? Go spend time with people you love. You feel me? Do something. Walk the dog. I don't know. Learn a new money-making skill. I don't know, but do something. Keep yourself productive. Learn something new every day. Right? They say you want to hide something from Black people, put it in a book. Read a book. I find myself reading more and more every day. I didn't like reading in school, in high school and shit, because it wasn't beneficial to me. I don't care about Sally and her apples. I don't care about, this fake history that y'all teaching me. I care about learning about these lies y'all been telling us. You feel me? Learn about different ways to make money and invest. Shit that y'all didn't teach me in school, so I could be, successful. It can hold my own. You feel me? That's the type of stuff I like reading about. Read you a book, man. I don't know, go play some ball, work out. I don't know, bro. Just be productive, y'all. And last but not least, the number three, eliminate anybody or anything that's not benefiting you, supporting you, helping you in any way. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You don't need it, right? Imagine you telling your family your goals. You want to accomplish this, you want to do that, and they constantly in your ear talking down on you. It's gonna bring some procrastination. It is. And that's just the bottom line, because think about it. You might have friends and supporters and people that just met you like years ago. That's not your family, right? And they might be like, dang, you're amazing. You're awesome. I see something in you, right? They might see something in you that your family will never see in you or haven't seen in you because they've known you your whole life. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, don't let your family, friends, people you love, whatever the case may be, dictate what you want to do, right? You do what makes you happy. Whoever's listening to this, you do what makes you happy. Simple. There's no other way to put it. It's time to start being selfish. It's time to start putting ourselves first. It's time to start putting our happiness first. You feel me? I'm doing what makes RJ happy, right? If that ain't benefiting RJ, if that ain't helping me in no other way, I don't need it around me, and I don't need you around me. If you're not supporting or helping me in no type of way, you feel me? And I feel like this podcast episode, I feel like I touched somebody. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like I touched somebody, man. If y'all enjoyed this podcast episode, I just need y'all to do one thing, right? Share it to somebody. Share it with somebody that you feel like deserves to hear it or needs to hear it, right? Because the best thing you can do in the universe is help somebody. That's the best thing you can do. And it's gonna come back to you 10 times harder, right? And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm helping y'all mentally. This is kind of like free coaching, right? The Words from RJ podcast is kind of like a free life coach in a way. You feel me? So all I ask y'all, man, share the episode. Maybe you just repost it, whatever the case may be. Do whatever, man. Share it to somebody. Share it to your friends, your mom, your dad. You feel me? They might need to hear this. You feel me? And then that being said, I hope y'all have a blessed weekend, man. Y'all need to meditate. Meditate. And invest some of your money, man. We got more podcast episodes coming soon, man. You know we ain't stopping. I hope y'all be safe, man. Love y'all. Peace.